Then it just slowly went downhill like right after that.
Yep.
And then it just sucked. When it got dark and also Daryl was gone, I was like, oh, Daryl's in on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. How's our frame?
It's good.
Looks
Pretty
good.
good. All three of us are in it.
Yep.
Hi, I'm John.
Mike.
Zach.
And this is Psycho Juicebox, and this is Box Set Tournament.
Yes.
Round 2,
again.
match 2.
Yep.
For Echo Bridge, Big Box Support.
Yep.
And today, we watched Pelt and the Eves.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
read to us what Pelt is about.
Alright. A group of friends trespass on a private property in order to hike a hard-to-access trail, but now they're deep in the woods where no one can save them from a maniacal killer. And that's what it was.
It was very much just that.
Yep.
Yep.
Both of these movies, very straightforward.
The second one not as much.
It is still straightforward.
Yeah.
This one, the Pelt was just more old school, straightforward slasher.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Pelt was a straightforward slasher film with a lot of weird. Oh, maybe not that weird. It was pretty standard. We got a biker bar.
We did.
Biker
Beginning.
bar.
Yeah.
They fuck with some bikers and the bikers fuck back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with bikers.
Yeah. This one, Kentucky Choppers.
Yeah.
Yes. Once they're starting, the reason they went there was because they were just going camping, weren't they?
No, they wanted to hike on that trail.
Yeah, they want to hike on that trail to film a porn.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't actually want to film a porn. That's just like a thing that they said.
Okay.
Are you sure about that? Because the one that was really into like talking about the porn he likes with peeing and stuff, and then he was
That's alright.
Yeah.
that really awkward scene where he dumps beer that looks like water on a stool that someone had been sitting in and licks it and smells it.
Yeah.
That was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a creep.
And then like that waitress is staring at him, and he just
They hard cut to this like an old lady just like the bartender just staring on at him.
just so disapprovingly, and
It's like, oh, I gotta sanitize.
and
this
then
shit.
he says, "Don't worry, I've done worse."
Is that what he said?
Awesome. Good job, John.
And then they do that, and then they meet the gas station guy.
Yeah, they meet Dogfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two are awful. All the main characters in this movie are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want them all to die.
In the beginning, at least.
You got lady with fentanyl lollipops.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Laced with fentanyl lollipops.
Yeah, that's
These
that.
are lollipops, and we're like, oh, edibles, and she's like, they're laced with fentanyl.
Yeah, that's butt sex lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sex lady.
That's what her stepdad taught her, she said in the movie.
Yeah. Good hope they grow up, man.
Yeah. And then they go down the trail after they meet Dogfucker guy. And they're just awful to him.
Yeah.
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 And
And then they start lesbian kissing, and that's how they get that.
Gas for free or whatever?
no, they convince him to tell them how to get onto the private property.
Yeah.
So at first he's like, I'm not telling you how to get there. That's private property. You can't go there.
Then they lie and say it's not private property, it's public whatever. And then later on it shows him with the sign in his backpack.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I
that's
don't know about that, but that guy
Because
kept
both
being
these
like,
movies have that one thing in common. They both have the private property sign in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a recurring character.
recurring character.
And then so you get laced with fentanyl,
Yeah.
butt sex,
Yes.
Yep.
awkward butt sex scene. They
Yeah.
go out in the woods and have butt sex.
Well,
And then the one girl laced with fentanyl watches.
he goes out and he has sex with his
girlfriend.
girlfriend, and then the other girl was watching, and she comes out after his girlfriend walks off for something. I don't remember exactly. But
Drugs.
sure. And then Lollipop Fentanyl lady comes out, and she's like, she's like, hey, it's not cheating if it's butt sex.
Yeah.
And so they have sex.
Yep. That's
That's that scene.
Yeah. And that's that. And then they finish, And they're both like laying down on the blanket. And he's like, "You should leave before what's her face comes back." And she's like, "Why?"
Yeah.
And then the guy just sledgehammers his head.
The guy jumps on top of like a rabbit and smashes his head with a sledgehammer out
Yeah.
of complete nowhere.
Awesome.
It was
Awesome.
great.
That was the moment when I went, this is gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one guy also.
And then, so then that happens, and then like a little bit later on, then they run into the biker.
Yeah.
It's his
Like,
private property.
they're-
That was
they're,
earlier in the movie.
The girlfriend's running away, and she runs into the biker. And the biker's like, "You lit my bike on fire," because P dude.
John fucks with the bikes.
Oh yeah, his name's John.
Yep.
He hooks up two of the same cables to his car battery and lights it on fire.
Come on. Anyways, and then I wrote down a quote that the biker says to the lady. He pulls out a knife and says, "It looks like Ted's getting a new fuckhole."
Oh my god!
Yeah, because she says, "My boyfriend Ted is probably right behind me."
I just can't wait to see that in the edit cut. Oh my goodness! My stepdaddy taught me that. Now this.
This is a really interesting script for it.
Oh
This
man!
is not a great script.
Because I have a couple other quotes too, I think.
Oh God.
Oh, what else?
Maybe it's the other one. The other movie that we watched, I have a quote from it. Maybe that's the only quote I have.
I don't think there were any.
I don't know, they find Ted decapitated in the woods after that, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he didn't have a head at all.
No.
Yeah.
It's crushed.
No, and he was.
That's what
he was
decapitation
what?
means.
An axe?
Crushed in
With a sledgehammer.
I think that's technically different, but oh well.
No, but I mean it was like an axe, wasn't it? That he was.
Oh yeah, I guess
He was crucified.
Yeah, it was like an axe.
An axe.
Oh, it was on an X.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then. Oh, the other line I have is when. So then they go back, they find him in the woods, and then they go back to their camp, and then the one guy's sleeping in his onesie.
Oh,
His
that's
duck
right.
onesie.
Yeah, Mike.
And all of his stuff gets stolen.
Yeah. It was Mike's. Yeah, because it ended up being Mike and Mark.
Yep.
I thought through the whole movie we kept thinking everyone was named Mike.
Or John.
Mike and John.
Yeah, it was Mike, John, and
Mike.
some other dude.
Yeah.
Michelle.
And I just remember him saying, maybe it was wolves that did it to Ted's head, and then Mike said, wolves don't tie motherfuckers to crosses.
Yep. That line.
And then he trips and gets his fucking Achilles tendon like sliced open.
And I have no idea how that happened.
Yeah, I don't either, because we tripped forward and it went like backwards.
I don't know. That guy's he's good at booby traps.
Yeah, it must have been a booby trap.
Oh, yeah.
Because then they walk out.
Yeah, because
Then they do that pointless scene where they go up in the tree.
there are
fort,
spoilers.
sweep
Always spoilers.
Yeah. Come on. You watched long enough. That's all we do.
And the whole point of this is to try and get you to buy these. So
Yes. That probably don't exist anymore.
I found this one. This
Did
one
you?
you can get for $8.98 on Amazon.
And you got it for how much?
I got it for $3 in the $3 bin at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, so they go.
Yeah, so would you be willing to pay more for it now?
No, because I have it. I don't know, because Pelt and Dogman and Monster in the Woods.
We haven't seen that yet. Is that next time?
Maybe. I would imagine.
Maybe. I mean, if we do two of them next time, then
Yeah.
I don't even have it on there. I would have to play the video.
No, I was just checking the time. But. Yeah, so that's when they carry that guy up the fucking stairs with his Achilles tendon torn.
Yeah. They carry him up into a treehouse. They
The
carry him
most
up a
pointless scene
ladder.
ever. And then they find a bunch of shit from like the 50s and like they find little.
They find K rations.
And then they find a big old bucket of shit.
K rations
50 years ago.
K rations that expired in 1971.
Yep, and then they just go down after that, and then the guy in the onesie gets hit in the head with a hammer.
Also, they see when they're up in that treehouse, they see the car alarm going on.
Oh yeah, they see a car alarm going off, and they find a shit bucket, and the guy just like chucks the shit bucket out the window.
Yeah, and then
because he opens it, and then everyone's pissed at him because he opened it.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
Yeah.
50-year-old shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still gonna smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You smell like shit.
So then they cut back to the inside of that one, the killer's like lair, and they have the lady, the butt sex lady's in a cage, and the other lady's chained to the table.
Yep.
And she gets her like big thing pulled on her mouth, and then literally says something like, "You fuck Ted" or whatever. That's the first thing she said.
No, she's.
Why are you wearing a shirt?
Why are you wearing Tad's shirt? Because his name is not Ted, it's Tad.
Yeah, Tad.
Whatever.
It's
Tad.
It's a whole new
Like
level of
tadpole.
douchebaggery.
Yeah.
It's like guys named Ted are douchebags, guys named Tad are super douchebags.
That's what it is. So if your name is Taz, please don't watch this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your name is Taz.
That's movie. That's a movie thing.
Oh,
not necessarily real
Never
life.
mind. Sorry, Tad.
I mean, it's like Brad is always the bad guy in the movie.
Yeah,
you know
fuck
what I
Brad
mean?
too.
Yeah. Brad, Ted, like those are always the bad guys in movies.
Yeah, we're forgetting Weird Barstool Man, who was a piece of garbage. He was a terrible human being. The guy that licks the bar stool, the weird
John. We've talked about
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where since that
this whole time, John has been hitting on butt sex lady. And then he just disappears into the fucking woods.
So he's
probably
the
high
killer.
on fentanyl like everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like a red herring through the movie.
He is.
He goes.
He's our big one.
He has the best scene in the movie though.
Well, but yeah. Also, before we get to that, we're talking about the lady who's tied to the thing, and big 8-foot tall monster man takes that lady and makes her into a shirt.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah, he skins her.
Yeah, and then he has sex with the skin.
This movie is rated R, or not rated for violence, profanity, adult situations, and nudity. The nudity in this movie is
really disturbing.
the nipple shirt.
Yeah. You can see it in the background.
Yeah. And then there are so many scenes I'm gonna have to blur that out now because there are just casual scenes where it's just casually in the background.
Yep, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, come on.
Yep. So then he breaks in and fights the guy and gets his ass kicked. Like
He does.
Well,
He
first
gets hit with
he's kicking his ass.
He's doing good.
Yeah, the guy just walks it off like
And
he's
he breaks his
down,
hand.
like he's wrestling.
Yeah.
And then it breaks his hand.
Yeah.
Because John tells that story where he's got scars like all over him, like burn scars all over him, and he's just like, "Man, are those is that like a burn scar?" And he goes, "My dad didn't tolerate fuck ups." And then the guy like starts laughing. He goes, "You must have fucked up a lot."
What an awful scene that is.
And it's like, wow.
Yeah, real nice.
And then he fucking
And then John gets his ass kicked and then dies.
Well, he gets thrown into the cage.
He gets thrown into the cage and then has his head smashed against the cage a bunch of times.
And he hands her the key and then his head smashed.
And like it turns out when he was over at the table, he had grabbed the key to the cage and he like drops her the key and
Now this is the butt sex lady.
yeah,
Yes,
butt sex
okay.
lady. He drops the butt sex lady the key because he's had a thing for this whole time.
Yeah, then he gets stabbed.
And he has his, I guess, redemption arc, even though he's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then I've written hammer to the head. I think that's when they threw the hammer at that guy.
Yeah.
Everything goes into fast mode all of a sudden right at that moment.
Yeah, because like Mike and Mark and what's her face?
Sheila.
Sure. they're all running through they're kind of going through this thing towards the car alarm as fast as they can. And all of a sudden, a hammer just comes out of nowhere and just flies right into Mike's head.
Thor through it. And he's like,
Yeah.
like from behind and it hits him. And they fall down and they're like, "Is he okay?" He's like,
They're like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "The hammer flew out of place. It should be laying right there."
Yeah.
And they kind of leave him and he gets abducted.
Yeah, they leave him. They're just like, "We have to help him," and then they see the guy and they're like, "Oh fuck, let's leave him," and run away.
Yeah.
So then they run away, and then doesn't butt sex lady kind of escape?
She escapes with the key and she's running through the forest.
And then they're standing up and they're looking out down and they see him carry Mike in with his onesie into that thing. And then he breaks Mike's neck.
Well, he's chasing her.
Yes.
He's chasing butt sex lady through the woods, and she falls off of a cliff.
She jumps off the ledge.
Well, no, because the second time we watched it, we saw that she wasn't looking, and she was running and doing this, and then she just like ran full on off the cliff.
Yep.
And right in front of
a
a logging truck.
Yeah.
And then she lands on the road and then just gets splattered.
It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's
Awesome.
amazing.
That was hilarious.
That
was funny.
Oh, it looked so bad.
It was amazing though.
Great.
It's amazing.
And then now we're gonna go back to Mike.
Then they see Mike getting carried into the shack.
Yeah.
And they're like, we gotta save Mike.
Yeah.
And Mike's neck's broken, and there's a lot of stuff with like the killer moving Mike's head around and it crackling and him screaming and stuff like that. Mark goes in to save Mike.
Yeah.
He's boring. He's got that parts all the time.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's literally a part where he goes, "I'm not leaving here without you," and then the killer like immediately kills Mike.
Yeah. Didn't they just smash him? They smash his
Yeah,
head.
he just like
Puts an axe in his head.
puts an axe into his head, and he's like, "No, Mike."
Mike.
Then just runs out.
And then he's about to get killed, and then
That lady comes in, doesn't she? With
the other girl comes in, and she goes to knife fight him.
That was the scene when he pulled out the huge knife. She was like, "What do
Yeah.
you got? What do you got?" He pulled out a huge
No.
knife.
No, that was
That
his butt
Butt
sex.
sex
That was
lady.
butt sex kill.
That scene's amazing.
That was funny, and she's
Yeah.
like, "What you got? What you got?" And he pulls out like a machete, and she's
As
like,
when
"Oh!"
And then she's running away. She throws it at him.
She throws it at him, and he just goes, "Bloop."
as the intro to When the Levee Breaks starts playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't start. Just the loop of
Yeah.
like the first couple of notes.
Yeah.
It's just that doom, 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 doom.
It's amazing. The soundtrack of this movie is really good.
Yeah.
It's insanely good, even though some of it is
Literally
directly stolen from shit.
Yeah.
Like The Shining.
Yeah, there was a part where one section of one of the songs was just like the Shining.
Intro to The Shining.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And then now back to the fight.
Yup.
And then Sheila stabs the.
Sheila gets the axe.
Yeah.
And sticks the axe into the killer, but
Yes.
while she
Yeah.
axes the killer, he stabs her
Yeah.
in the chest. So she dies.
Yeah.
And the killer's dead.
Yeah.
And then
Mark grabs the keys off of the table.
Yeah.
Because that's why they went back, because they were like, we gotta find the car keys.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they go all the way back to he goes all the way back to the car, he sits in the car and he starts crying, because everyone he knows is dead.
Yeah.
No, that's not why he cried.
Well, at first he was crying, and then he's crying, and then he like opens the visor, and the keys fall out of the visor, so the other car keys were up in the visor.
That's when they never had to go down there.
Yeah.
Dumbass Mark.
So all of his friends died.
Yeah.
And it gets even better.
And then he goes to start the car, and the car doesn't work.
Yeah. Because it's dead.
Because the car's dead, and he goes to open the hood, and when he goes to open the hood, a machete shoots out of the car and cuts him open.
And he falls to the ground like in
and
like slow motion.
like backs up, and he's just like, ah, and then the movie ends.
It starts playing a metal song.
It's like starts playing metal song.
Good stuff.
Yeah, the metal song at the end of it was fucking amazing.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoyable movie.
it was a very fun movie.
Yeah.
Like there were several parts where we checked the time and we were just like, holy shit, that much time has gone by?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very fun to watch.
Yeah, flew by.
Now let's get to the reoccurring character in the second in the Eves. The private property sign.
Oh, yeah.
And Daryl is back.
Daryl's back.
Yep.
Young Daryl this time. Young Daryl Bradley Cooper. All the characters in this film look like
So
famous
now we're going to
actors.
talk about the Eves.
The Eves.
All of the characters in this look like
Famous
knockoffs of
people.
famous people.
Yeah.
We've got Corey Feldman, we've got John Madison,
Kevin O'Connor. Is that what it is?
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. Yeah, Bradley Cooper or Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bradley Cooper
And
/
Baseball
Daryl.
Man. Another reoccurring character.
Yeah.
Next to the
It's
private
not
property
him.
sign. It's not, but it looks exactly like him.
It
The same
looks
haircut.
kind of, sort of like him.
You put them side by side and they look almost exactly alike.
If you put Bradley Cooper and him together, it makes him.
Yeah. So
And
John,
then Jay Leno's daughter.
John, what is the Eves about?
I think it's up there, isn't it?
No, it's right. It's on the same disc.
Oh, that's right.
That's what's great about it.
That's right.
Headed to the beach for spring break, car trouble in the boondocks means a killing spree for a group of friends.
The Boondocks.
Not rated for violence, profanity, adult situations, and nudity.
The Boondocks.
The
They're in the middle of fucking
Boondocks
Texas.
Saints. Oh, please, like everything in Texas isn't rural.
Yeah, but
Put that up there.
oh,
Unless
oh.
Put it the other way. Oh, poor Toyama.
Poor Melvin.
It's backwards.
You gotta see that we're watching the Eves right there.
Whatever. Is it?
Can't say it anyway.
How are they gonna
It doesn't
watch
matter.
that? It's got a widescreen lens
The
on it.
Eves.
The Eves. Oh, this was an alright movie.
This movie was slow and then really promising and then slow again.
Weird. The ending was just.
I thought it was fine.
It was okay.
It was okay. It was kind of
It was
full of itself.
Yeah, it was just an alright movie.
I mean, it got very political at the end, which was fun.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
A nice commentary on religion there.
yeah.
Yeah. So the beginning, I just have stock footage of Pillbug.
Yeah, that's right. So, like, there's a weird scene where Corey Feldman is talking about how none of the other people really want him there.
You forgot about my most favorite character, Sexy Cowboy Man.
Oh yeah, sexy cowboy man.
He's the one filming the Pillbug. He's got the camera.
Oh yeah, because he's sitting there like with the camera like
This and it just hard cuts to a completely different
it hard
aspect
cuts
ratio.
to literal stock footage of a
Pillbug.
or a roly poly.
For about 3 seconds, then it cuts back to like just like.
I'm sorry, a woodlouse. Yeah.
It's a Pillbug. I don't know. I don't like bugs.
It's a roly poly.
Sure.
Yeah. Basically, they go to this place. Why did they end up at this place?
What's that?
Why did they end up at the cabin? Why were they there?
Oh, it was because those cops who ended up
Yes.
being in on it told them to.
Yeah, they said there was a cabin down.
Yeah, they said like
Camp.
go down there and you can stay there for the night or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when they were talking to the cops at the beginning.
Yeah, that's when the cops stopped them.
Right early. Yeah. No.
Remember when
We just watched it. I don't remember that
when
at all.
they're just like, yeah, guy with cowboy hat, he's a city boy and has never been to the country before and he's afraid of what's happening around him, so he wants to record it.
Oh, that was when they was filming the Pillbug, right?
No, that was a little bit after.
Because they pulled over. Cause wasn't the car broke down or what?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
the
the
truck-
car trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Stupid
that's
car
the
trouble.
car.
Another big car character was car trouble.
Yeah,
That's just a cliche.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a character.
yeah, that's very cliche. Very cliche.
But they go over there. Oh, that's why they couldn't just drive away.
No.
And we learned that that pool. If you're going to film a movie, don't film your people playing pool.
That show's hilarious.
Because, or if you do, be very careful because there is absolutely no way.
This is the worst. Like I've never.
This
seen.
is the worst continuity
It's
I've
awesome.
seen in a film
It's
as far
awesome.
as the pool goes.
It's a great catch.
It's like there's one part where he's literally like, I'm gonna hit the blue ball into the 8 ball, but then it cuts
And it's-
and it's
the white one into the
and
orange
it's
one.
shooting the cue ball into the orange ball.
Yeah, and there's multiple times with the pool table that does that.
Yeah, like multiple, like the pool balls are all fucked up in every scene of the pool.
That was awesome.
The
Like,
best is
I
when he loses the game and just wrecks the whole board.
Yeah, he gets
Yes.
He must have hit the 8 ball.
And he's hitting the blue ball the entire time.
Yeah.
Hitting the wrong balls.
And then we see actual tits in this movie.
Oh yeah.
The one girl was trying to turn
John.
on the gay dude
Because John Madison, it seems like, is gay
in this movie.
in this
Well,
movie.
we don't know because he's fucking dead. He's like the first one to die.
It's funny because we're calling him John Madison because he
his name is
looks
John.
like John Madison from Star Kid, but like his name in the movie is John.
He's also fucking dead. He's the first one to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he the first? or
Yes. Well, besides the 2 kills in the game, which are stupid.
Oh, I guess that. Yeah, Lauren doesn't get killed.
No.
John and Lauren.
Yeah.
Like Star Kid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That's some. What is that? What the hell's stuff?
Oh, they do musicals on YouTube.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so then basically so after John dies, and then what happens after?
Well, no, before that, what's her face? What's her
Shows
name?
her
The
tits.
blondie?
Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She has
shows John her tits.
Yeah.
Just to
She's
make
like,
sure.
we should have sex. And he's just kind of like,
Awkward.
And then she's like, everyone says you're shy. And he's like, that's not what they say. You should tell me the truth. Because he's all pissed.
Shy means gay, apparently.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So that kind of sets up the red herring.
I
That
feel
John
like-
has
I
something
feel
to
like
do
He
with
got
it.
something against it, and
I feel like shy is often used as a euphemism for gay.
Sure.
it's fucking dumb as shit. Then
But not like outwardly gay, but like closet gay.
Sure.
I've
He's
heard
a
that
shy
before.
boy. He's a shy boy. Maybe like
He's a
hangs.
shy boy.
We fucking hate this movie.
Alright, so it sets up John as the red herring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though we
fucking
never
everything.
see him.
You never see it.
Then
Well,
there's
you do. You do.
There's that amazing scene after this where they're having the one girl and
Oh my god! When
they have sex and she
and like she slaps him in the face and he just like slaps her as hard as he can back and then she's just like BAM!
and it cuts to the pool table.
And it, like right when she goes to connect, it cuts to him hitting the pool ball.
Yeah. That's a good transition.
That was a great transition.
Yeah.
So what happens after they kill John? I don't remember much after that part. Just because that's kind of all nothing really happens. for
Well,
a long period.
Not a lot happens for a little
Not a
bit.
lot happens.
Sexy cowboy guy is playing pool and then
He's
cards
playing cards.
with the other people, and everyone's
Then he gets
drinking.
cards stuck on his head.
Yeah, because he passes out on the table because they've been drinking.
And then they get the knock at the door,
Yeah,
and then it says delivered on
and
the outside of the
deliver
house.
is written all
Deliver is
over
everywhere.
the outside of the house.
Yep. And then they go on the barn, and that's when they find, obviously, the old
Batman.
man and
Oh, yeah.
John.
They find John
Yeah.
and the old man with their eyes cut out.
Yep.
The old man's still
Delivered.
alive.
That old man is the dad.
Yes, it is. It's Silas.
Yeah,
You know what doesn't make any sense? Why did they kill him? Why did they kill the dad?
I think they had an
Because they wanted to
explanation.
take the head off the snake.
Ooh.
The dad.
What's
It's the guy who.
But
He's
the
guy who led
brothers
everything.
are the ones doing the killing.
Yeah.
So they killed their dad?
Spoilers.
Well, that's what the other brother with the beard. He killed his dad.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
he's
that's
one-
the beginning scene of this movie.
Okay,
Of
so that's
him driving in.
well, right. I knew that, but I wasn't aware
Yeah.
that was supposed to be the brother. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought it was an older guy.
No, that's his brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when they had that stupid reveal with the picture and it doesn't make any sense because the wrong person is revealed in the picture. They literally show they pull a corner thing and there's just like a fourth brother in there.
Well,
then
he
you
must
see-
have been like the black sheep, the outcast.
Yeah, but the awkward thing is that it's the one that we didn't know at all. It would have been better.
Right.
It would have been one that was in the.
Right.
Yeah.
There is a
Right.
wrong one in the reveal.
Right,
It doesn't
right.
make any sense in that scene.
Yeah. You think for the hidden reveal
It would have been the one that you
yes,
know,
it would have
not-
been Daryl.
Well, I think
or Paul or
I
whatever.
think we were supposed to have recognized him from the beginning of the movie.
It didn't show him in the beginning.
I thought it did.
No,
It
it
showed
showed.
the silhouette of the guy
Yeah.
holding the knife.
Whatever.
The guy with the.
Turns out they're really into
Wow.
Jesus, and that's why they kill people. That's basically it. Dad's really into Jesus, brainwashes these kids to bring these sinners here, and he massacres them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Pretty much.
It's pretty much the movie Frailty with Matthew McConaughey and Kevin Costner, but shit. It's a mix of that
When
and
did
like
that movie
Seven,
come out?
way before this, like early 2000s, 2002,
Okay.
2001.
So I think this
This
was.
is 2009 or 8.
I think this is 2012.
Who cares?
Oh, so that would have probably still been in the zeitgeist then.
Oh, 10 years?
It
No
was
one,
like
no one
8
saw that
years.
movie when it came out. It like bombed financially.
Did it?
Frailty,
Alright,
yeah.
then whatever. Then that
It's
movie
kind of like
was
a mix of
out in
Texas
the
Chainsaw Massacre, Frailty, and Seven,
Yeah.
but all done really badly.
Except not 7.
Kind of Seven. It's got the weird.
Seven with the sins.
Yeah, the sins.
Yeah, except they don't base it on sins.
Right.
They just base it on.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, there's one point where he goes,
sense.
he's been filled with lust, but that's about the only time
Yeah,
they
the movie's
acknowledge
terrible.
anyone's sins.
This movie's fucking terrible. They just kill anyone because they're fucking idiots.
Although,
They think-
sexy cowboy guy gets killed, but the other brother says to let him go because
Yep.
he hasn't been ordained or whatever. Like he's not. He shouldn't have been killed.
Now this is the same brother who was out in the back of the truck getting punched by the lady.
Yes.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's the one who's gonna kill.
Yes.
And then the other brother,
Yes.
who is Bradley Cooper,
Yes.
he's the
Daryl.
one.
Bradley Darrell.
Bradley Darrell.
Yeah.
He's the one who's going to
Kill him.
who's trying to stop him from killing that guy, because he's like, no, don't kill that guy, and then he's just like, no, he's gonna tell or something, and just like stabs him a shit ton of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So basically, as Daryl said in the previous, that he kind of really can't control his emotions, and he's.
I don't know, I remember saying that. This movie's fucking awful, and I hated it.
Yeah, he says that.
It wasn't terrible.
He's
Oh,
fallen,
not terrible. I just
he says
really
that he's
didn't like
fallen away from God because
Yes.
he hasn't been able to control his emotions
Yes.
properly, and he's filled with lust.
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
So then they,
Yep.
That's when they tried to lick the windows of the car. When he was trying to get the people.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
girls. I mean,
He
because
was
they killed the Christian boy, Paul, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they kill Paul.
Yeah,
They
Daryl kills Paul.
They kill
The Christian-
Corey Feldman, and he's like, when he's choking him, and he's like, "You are not a man of God," and then like he chokes him
And then he
to
just
death,
went
and then
cross.
pulls his shirt down, and he's wearing a cross around his neck.
Yeah.
And Corey Feldman is the one who's like,
telling him that they're not following
he's
God.
like, "This isn't right. Like, what does God say about murdering people? What does
He's
God say
punching
about
him.
hurting people?" And
That's
each
his-
time he says something, they punch him in the face.
Yeah.
That's actually like one of the funnier scenes, I think.
And that's the part where we're like, "Oh, it's kind of political."
Yeah.
Weird.
And then the brother.
Oh yeah, then the weird brother shows up. Like, he goes to kill the girls in the car, and then the weird brother comes and stabs him from behind.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then he kills Daryl. Then they have a weird knife fight, and they both die.
Yeah. And then they kill each other.
The fucking
They
most
kill
pointless.
each other. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the girl and the other two girls.
He should have finished the job on that one guy though.
Yeah. And the brother.
Yeah, I don't know how he was still alive.
Well, all he did was hit him in the head with a rock.
Yeah.
No, the other guy hit him with it because he went to the car and then he came and stabbed him from behind.
No, that brother also hit him from behind,
I don't know.
or maybe he stabbed him. I don't know.
I thought he stabbed him on the side,
I don't know.
Something like that.
but he's.
Who cares? He's back with his uncle, who's the fucking
Oh yeah, and then the girls go and get the cops,
Yeah.
And then it's
and
not
we are
subtle at
all
all. You see
useless on this
you
movie.
clearly see a picture when they're going back to the house because they have to go view the crime scene or something.
Yeah, they're like, we have to go back to the crime scene, and they're like, don't you have someone else at the station who can do
No,
that?
we're
And
the
they're
only
like, we
ones.
are the station.
That's what driving the car with like cracks in the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Very
doesn't even
cheesy.
have like it's just a car. It
Yeah.
doesn't have separation between the back seat and the front seat or anything like that.
It gets worse. So then, that's when they get in the house and they see a picture of the cop with the dad. And they
Both of the
yeah,
cops
they look-
with the dad.
Yeah, they look,
Yep.
the one cop literally looks just like the dad. And it's obviously his brother. They both have white hair and mustaches. Like
Yep.
they could look any more identical. And he has to go in the scene. The kid, the one brother walks in the room and he goes, "Hello, nephew." It's like, wow, can you spell it out anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
And
girls.
Yeah, then you know, it's like, comes to the cop outside. They kind of look at each other. The girls are inside, and you hear 2 gunshots.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, the cops killed them, and that's how it's gonna end. And then the 2 girls walk out, and they're like, "You've been delivered." And they hard cuts, and it
I
ends.
don't think it had that.
No, it didn't, but it would have been cool. Yeah, it's terrible
Like
country
that's
music. Yep.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
The movie has throughout it has really bad like bluegrass music, which doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
It made sense for the beginning part, and then you
Right.
kind of.
Right. I mean, it is Texas.
Yeah.
Barely.
Everyone in Texas. What do you mean barely?
It's Texas.
It
Almost-
doesn't feel like it's like in Texas.
There are like 2 cities in Texas. No, that's not true.
Well,
There
there's
are
a
like
lot.
3, 4 cities, and they're all in the
San
same
Antonio,
area.
Houston, Dallas.
Yeah. I wrote down.
And
My final thought of this film was this.
There's gotta be something else.
My final.
Tell me more about what's in Texas.
Yeah, I don't care. It's the seat for the union. Oh, sorry.
Just secede already.
Fine. You want to do it so bad, leave. Sorry, people from Texas. Ted, Texas.
I wrote down the description of this film in one sentence. Texas Chainsaw Massacre for Dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that.
That's kind of
Without Leatherface.
They got Leatherface, they got Jesus.
Yeah.
You don't know who needs Leatherface when you
You
got
got
Jesus.
Leatherface Jesus, what a weird movie that would be.
Yeah, that would be odd.
I mean, it would be like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, right?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ Zombie Hunter. What the fuck is that?
Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham
No,
Lincoln's
there's a Jesus Christ one.
Oh,
Where it's
come
Jesus
on.
Christ
Come
Vampire
on.
Hunter or something.
Come
Oh, come on, that
Have
movie.
you ever seen Black Jesus?
Is that a movie?
It's a TV show. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's with Jesus in Compton.
Yep. Yep.
He goes to
Yeah, it's Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It is a good show.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, time to vote.
Is it?
Yes.
Time to vote.
Zach?
We got to talk about our 2 movies we watched and summarize our feelings about both.
I think The Pelt is a really fun, stupid movie. And The Eves, I had very high hopes about halfway through, and then it destroyed my dreams.
Yeah, ditto. That's all I got. Ditto. That's pretty much it.
I agree. I think Pelt was fun.
The Pelt is amazing.
I thought it was very fun.
Man, it's gonna be.
It was a typical slasher.
All I'm
I
thinking.
think it has stuff though even in the Pelt that was like the dialogue alone in that movie is so fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Like memorable lines.
Yeah.
And like
Oh yeah, I mean it's cheesy as hell.
Oh man,
and like they all know it too.
I'm
And,
just thinking about what it's gonna be like to put Pelt against Dogman.
Yeah.
Now
we should. Yeah, that would be fun.
And then The Eves, I thought it was
It was okay.
It was an average movie. It was all
A
right.
little average.
It was all right.
yeah,
It had potential.
it
It didn't live up to it.
At all.
It was really fun, like having all the characters.
I really wish it would have been a
famous
slasher
people.
on a beach. That would have been way
I
better.
think they lost it when obviously, what the hell was his face? Daryl
There's just
disappeared.
Wow,
He disappeared.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, let me guess, he's killing people. No shit.
Yeah. Not even a red herring. Just
Yeah.
the red herring died within 5 minutes.
Well, he was like a red herring, and then he was the killer.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what happened to Daryl? Oh, he's still in the house.
I mean, he's in the house. You're like, no, he's not. And then he's dead. And like, no, he's literally right there. That's his haircut from behind.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, which one's that?
So what are our votes?
Pelt.
I have to give it to Pelt, even though
3 for Pelt.
like there was a good like 15 minutes where I was prepared to give a vote to the Eves.
For a while, when the pool table scene happened, that was like, this might be something.
Yeah.
The
I
pool
was
table
like,
scene.
oh, this is gonna be something.
That's the best, like, probably one of the best scenes. That and that one cowboy character, I think, are really good.
Yeah.
Because
It's
just
like
because
that-
you want to fuck him.
Yeah, but he's funny. He says funny lines in it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
He's the
I
comic
agree.
relief.
He's
Yeah, he
probably
is.
the least, one of the less shitty people in the movie.
Yeah.
Although, like, the Eves doesn't, like, whereas everyone in Pelt is a total asshole,
Well,
every character in the Eves is generally okay.
you know one thing that's different between Pelt and Eves? Pelt has a character development in it. In one scene where the guy saves a girl.
It does. It absolutely does.
And is it character development if he's had a thing for the girl the whole time, though?
Yes, because
Yeah.
he was a piece of shit, and then all of a sudden he's not by the end of that scene.
Because he
Just
never
because he
admitted
died
to
for
her.
someone doesn't mean he's still not a piece of shit. Come on.
Damn it, John, you're ruining my point. The point is the Pelt's way better than the Eves.
It is.
I mean,
It
you
is.
can say that without being like, it has character development. Bullshit, it's a shitty slasher movie. It doesn't
amazing.
have character.
You know what? We watched some really bad movies today. That
You know,
movie had
fuck
character.
this, I'm changing to the Eves. No,
Still
I'm not.
loses.
Still outvoted. Still outvoted.
Not doing that.
It's the Electoral College. Come on now.
If it was the Electoral College, both of you would vote for Pelt, and I would vote for Eves, and I would win.
Yeah.
If it was the electoral college, all of us would cast a vote, and then we would have somebody like just come
And
and
then
make a
we'd just
decision.
give it to someone over
We
there,
tell
and
them what we
they
think,
just
and they
tell
go-
us whatever the fuck they want to tell us.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
Democracy.
Anyways.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyways, we got Pelt going on round 3 against the Dogman.
Yeah,
Holy
we do.
cow.
That's
Semis. This is the semifinals.
What do we have next time to watch though for the next round?
I imagine it's going to be...
Monster in the Woods. Is it Monster in the
I
Woods?
want to say the Cellar Door versus Bay Coven,
That could be.
then Monster in the Woods versus
Midnight's Child.
yeah.
The Cellar Door versus Beethoven, and Midnight's Child versus Monster in the Woods.
Yep. That sounds perfect to me.
That's probably wrong. I'll put it up
Yeah.
It'll be
It'll be
fine.
there.
Like I'm putting up the graphic. It's
Yeah.
fine. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, it'll be there. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but stick around.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get good.
Yeah.
When we do, I'm
Shit's
ready for the
not
Pelt and Dogman.
Yeah,
It's gonna be-
it's gonna get deep now. Especially with the semis with Pelt and Dog Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna start.
That is honestly gonna be tough.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be.
That's gonna be that could be a finals. That could be a finals.
I don't know, cause Monster in the Woods.
I think I would pick Dog Man.
I don't know, man.
I
would
man,
not.
That is.
I would not.
I have no idea what's going on.
We'll see. Stick around.
You'll see.
No.
Yeah.
We'll watch all of these movies.
Yeah.
Monster in the Woods.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the 4 movies we have coming up
Yes.
in no particular order. Is
Yep.
Bay Coven, The Cellar Door, Monster in the Woods, and Midnight's Child.
Yes. So stick around.
So for Pelt,
Pelt.
Pelt is the
Pelt.
winner.
Winner is Pelt.
They move on to the semifinals.
To the semifinals against the
Semifinals.
Dog Man. Oh
Nobody-
boy.
I wish we should use the song.
Either
Pelt.
Pelt or Dogman for the finals. We can't
Yeah.
use the song from
The song is
Pelt.
so good.
Yeah, I can't contact
No.
what's his face.
No, we
Be like,
can't
yo,
find
guys,
him.
steal the music from
We
me.
can't find him
From your
because he
movie.
probably doesn't exist
This.
like Chad.
Well, no, he wrote the music.
And the
He-
movie,
he,
and
he did the music, the writing, the direction, the production. I want to say he acted in it, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or we did all 4.
He was in the credits like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
that's why I thought they were gonna have credits for just him. It was just gonna end.
it had like
All the things he
it
did in
had
the beginning.
3. It had like 4 credits that just went up, and then it was just like
A big
nothing
space.
for a while, and then it was all of the acting credits. I was like, oh, so the credits are just gonna be like 4 things. It'll be like one of our videos. All right.
Perfect. Alright.
Pelt versus Dogman.
Yep. Stick around.
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Yep. Anyways, recycle juice
Right.
box.
Yep. This is Psycho Juicebox, and this has been Box Set Tournament.
Take care.
Bye.
Wear a mask. Stay safe.
Zach, John, Mike, rock on.
Stop doing that.